gonna be... Now, I know... Wait, no. No, this is... Oh, yeah,
Palutena versus a Luigi.
If Dezly goes Palutena, I know he said he was working on other characters, so we might see someone different, maybe. But I think ShiftyVixen is definitely Luigi.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Luigi players. I have gone against a couple in bracket like Elegant and Chick, but it's gonna be interesting to see how Vixen will play this Luigi. Will she be able to like play like Elegant at LTC and like be able to like get that super dodge punch in the midair? Because that'd be really helpful against that Palutena.
Yeah. Listening, see who's picked. There's the Luigi.
Gonna see Jamma play, not Dezly play Power. A lot of Luigi. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like he is opting for the Palutena. Hesitating perhaps.
Maybe switching to a second character, who knows? Nope, switching to Palu.
He's sticking it out, okay. I mean, this seems like it'd be a pretty good matchup for Palu, right? Like, theoretically?
I think it's theoretically, yeah. But I don't know how Vixen is gonna...
find out.
Yeah, I have a feeling Vixen could upset this.
Possibly. The good thing is that, like, the big thing to me is that dash attack, because, you know, Luigi, like, he doesn't really have a lot of fall speed, but usually he gets down off of those, like, quick, you know, bop you out of the way aerials. But things like back air from Palu and dash attack have invincibility on, you know, on the shield, so he can kind of just press his way into it regardless, which might make covering landings a heck of a lot easier.
I will say, Dezly using a lot of these back air to get a lot of percent off of Vixen. Both these characters have really strong back airs.
Yeah, I think Palu's is probably a little bit better in that regard.
I mean, as shown, Vixen able to make that back since of the missile. A lot of neutral right now. Able to get out of that back air thanks to the down B.
Back air's coming out a lot, and ShiftyVixen seemingly looking for maybe a grab opening or something similar. Definitely just trying to find the opening needed to make something happen, but Dezly pressing off stage.
Amazing explosive flame to take that first stock.
You know, it's the kind of conditioning every time, you know, you put Vixie off stage, or Vixen, I should say. Sort of just let the side B happen, you know, didn't really contest it a whole lot, and then at that very moment when the percents were high, busting out the explosive flame as a finisher, and ShiftyVixen went right into it. Good stuff from Dezly. Right now, trying to find his footing.
Anyways, Dezly at the percent that I believe a back throw should be able to kill. I like how Vixen is avoiding a lot of these like finishers just by hitting down B.
Well, down B, you know, has a lot of invincibility on it. You saw right there, though, it's kind of funny that down B invincibility like met with the back air invincibility and kind of just nothing happened. Yeah. And oh, what a read from Dezly, the roll on, you know, saying this is my space, this is my stage, you're not getting on.
This is Vixen's last stock to be able to make anything out of it. Will she be able to take this first stock Dezly has?
Dezly's definitely putting on the pressure, but that up smash will take it away. ShiftyVixen, you know, not out of this yet. She's got some fight left in her.
Is this almost.
If that converted, that might have been a stock right there, you know. We all know about the Luigi 0 to death, but oh, that's a reversal. Definitely watch out. Definitely watch out for the down B. And now this isn't far out of the realm of possibility, especially if the 0 to death comes out.
Quickly makes it even.
Still the percentage, I believe.
You still have some percent to go, but this is still closer than I'd expected.
Trying to read the roll away, but Dezly backing up instead.
Dezly playing a lot of spacing right now, just trying to get a way to get...
Oh, nice little platform read.
Vixen off. Little scary air dodge, but it did work out in her favor.
That was a side B, I think. I don't know.
Vixen just trying to find that opportunity to be able to get that combo off.
Yeah,
just going for any grab she can.
I don't know if the percents are. Well, I don't know, when does it end? Like, and if you know, even if you get the grab, can you do it? Can you do it? Because last time it was dropped. Didn't really matter in the grand scheme, but you know.
Anyways, down tilt into forward air is going to take that first
classic. If you DI that away, you pretty much never get hit with the aerial, but the problem is, it always sets you back up, you know, where you have to grab the ledge again more so, which, you know, could lead into the same thing. So it's a very powerful tool at the ledge for sure.
Okay. I wonder what stage Vixen is gonna take Dezly to. Is she gonna get the run back, or
with Luigi, I would be inclined to say, if you saw in that last game, sort of towards the end, Dezly spent a lot of time up on the platforms trying to avoid the grab, but ShiftyVixen taking him to Unova? I don't agree with this. I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah.
If it were me, I would take him somewhere flat, you know. But you know,
if it were me, I would have picked a stage with a low ceiling.
You know what it might be? The reasoning for this, I just thought of
the higher platforms.
No, the teleport up Bs. Oh, almost had it. The teleport up Bs on this stage, if you're not careful, will just bounce off the bottom.
That's true.
And you know, Palutena, you know, this is kind of notorious for that sense. But I think as a whole, this stage could very much favor Palutena because of how the platforms are laid out in the matchup, at least, you know. But we'll see, you know. She's got the lead right now, so I can't really judge the stage pick too much until I see Dezly really abuse it.
Yeah. Anyways, Vixen keeping that stage all to herself. Not able to get hit. Not able to hit those. I guess not a Zaire, but like.
What's a Zaire?
I mean, but it's on the ground, so it would only be an aerial. Nice
it's like an aerial that ends on the ground. or you mean like the grab itself? That's just like a. I don't know what that is. It's a plunger. It's a plunger.
Anyways,
yeah, right now she's
dash attack into back air. It's not going to be enough. Nice misfire.
Dezly's kind of clawing this back though, you know, definitely putting on the pressure. And that was a weird trade, but it'll still work out. But not for the back throw. Take that first stock.
Vixen playing a lot more confident on Unova than she was on PS2. It is working in her favor.
Yeah, but even so, Dezly isn't trailing very far behind. All it'll take is a few good openings, and why didn't he grab there? I don't know. He didn't realize. Luigi has no rapid jab, he just has the gentleman.
It is a forward dash attack.
Back air, and this is only barely separated.
Ooh, nice spot dodging into the up B.
Sort of hesitating on that grab, and it will cost him as that up B sends him straight into the heavens. And now this gap is widened once again. Still not undoable, but you know, it's gonna be like that. You know, one step forward, one step forward, one step back. Not really 2 steps. That's kind of exaggerating.
Dezly definitely has the percent to be able to get like any back air at that position. Will be able to take Vixen out.
Those are the win blocks. Here's one thing: Luigi off ledge is not the best. He has a hard time, you know, making his way back to center.
Yeah. I mean, as you see, the only option he has is to misfire, or not even like just hope for a misfire.
Yeah. Anytime Dezly can get her off stage, you know, and set up this ledge trap like this is very beneficial.
And the explosive plane is not going to
quite enough. But
wow.
He's just a little bit late. I feel like I don't know if he had time, but
I think he would have been able to.
It was very close, very tight.
Yeah.
There comes the down tilt, and that time DIing it away, not becoming a a victim of that classic down tilt back air, down tilt fair. It really wouldn't matter at this point.
Vixen avoiding those explosive flames as if this was her last stock.
Do you think back throw could have killed there from the other side at 170? I don't know.
Maybe just because like
it was kind of stale though too. So
just because the blast zones are so small. Anyways, back air is just
Mondo back air.
Pretty even at this point. Will Dezly be able to take the set right now and guarantee a spot to top 8? Or is Vixen going to take this into a game 3?
He read the roll away right there.
Down
here comes the ledge trap. Oh, Dezly finds his way back through. Just barely sneaking by that back air. And now he needs to find an opening, but not before he gets grabbed. And that was a good attempt. Just not quite connecting.
This is scary for Dezly.
Dezly kind of, you know, Palutena tends to get a lot of nairs in a row, you know, but sort of, yep, that right there, that is ruining his chances at that. He'll probably have a better time just sort of waiting it out. It's very clear, you know, I think that he can bait it. Just gotta do it. And, yeah.
The up smash is going to take it into a game 3.
ShiftyVixen kind of slowly pushed her way in a little bit, you know, just 2 steps at a time, get that reverse up smash.
Starting to understand what Dezly was doing and how to avoid it. That's really good. It makes me question.
That's kind of one flaw of Dezly's game plan there, you know, is he's very happy. He's very aerial happy, you know. He likes to sort of hop aerial, you know, and that.
I mean, that's just like Palutena in a nutshell, really.
It is, but, you know, she has other things too. It's like, you know, if you do that too much, you end up like that, or, you know, someone goes in between the gaps. Because no matter how safe your back air is, if you're not careful, you do that short hop or full hop bear too many times, you know, someone's going to sneak underneath you just like that.
Yep. All right. Sticking with the final characters, I did not see what stage we were going to. Was it town?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the bracket.
Wylat, okay.
Oh, that's an interesting pick, but I can see it. You know, first of all, it might be tricky sometimes for Luigi to grab the ledge from beneath the stage since he might just get pineappled. Yeah. There's the prospect of the down tilt. Yep, right there. Yeah. Like that. That's the real kicker on this stage. Is going to be that down tilt. And, you know, Dezly already started this off with a 71% lead. Make that 84, 97.
Are we going to see a 0 to death?
Just about, but not quite. Oh, no, there's the fireball, making it not so overbearing, but still pretty dangerous. Already in kill percent and only 716 on Dezly. There's the down tilt, but ShiftyVixen very smart. She mixed the recovery up, you know, or the timing of it up. Just a little bit of a stall. But even so, still not made it back to stage yet. And
Vixen, ooh, oh no.
It's just getting more and more difficult to deal with this. The strong pressure from back here, doing the stock.
Dezly just pushing Vixen all the way to the edge of the stage, having a very difficult opportunity to try to make it back. What? The Luigi combo is going to make it even.
Yeah, ShiftyVixen kind of kept that off the table mentally, you know, didn't really allude to it until the timing presented itself. You saw her sort of stand there, just, you know, well, she's just standing there, menacingly, right, you know? she didn't really move. She was just kind of sitting there, and, like, Dezly was like, oh, she's just sitting there, you know, I can do these aerials or whatever. And then, just like last game, you know, you get jumping around too much with those aerials. It only took one grab, and that was a stock, because that's how Luigi works.
Yep. On the ground, he's a monster. In the air, he's like a good little Mac, basically.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's just the fact that you can get that off of a grab at like such an early percent, but only an early percent.
Oh.
Ooh, not DIing that away, and as such will eat that
Wylat is working in Dezly's favor.
Yep.
There into the back.
Don't be the get out of jail free card itself. Very useful, especially with when you have Palutena, you know, such an aerial chainer. Being able to just sort of say, I'm leaving this chain now. You know, it's a good thing to have. Although sometimes it gets you in more trouble, and I can't help but wonder if Dezly's sort of conditioning that, you know, over time, or if he's just getting hit by it because he's getting hit by it. I can't really tell what's going on inside his head.
Vixen going for a lot of dash attacks just to rack up that percent. Tries to go for the up smash and misses. Down B is almost going to kill just because of Lilat's ceiling. Dezly keeping his space thanks to auto radical. Just waiting for that time for Vixen to just like land an up smash and kind of optimize out of it.
And he'll take all the extra credit he can get right now. Already racked up 84 before his stock is gone. And, you know, this is the time where you got to do it. But good DI on that, not quite fighting it yet. Hanging on for dear life. Trying to maybe see if he can get ShiftyVixen into the triple digits before he bites the dirt on this stock.
Dash attack is going to do a decent amount of knockback. The last hit of down B is going to take Dezly's second stock.
For now, this is quite the hill to climb. Already basically in kill percent before, you know, Dezly's even taking a percent on the stock, a singular hit. And the explosive flames are coming out in full force.
Vixen doing anything she can to avoid all these projectiles, but the back air is going to hit and make it really scary for her to come back.
Dezly will slam those projectiles because the last thing he wants right now is to get grabbed.
And that back air is going to be enough. Dezly secures his spot into the top 8. Again, going against Lima coming later on this stream. Vixen has a more hill to climb, but it's definitely not impossible for her to get her spot into the top 8.
And now we got Witherman and Jamma coming up.
As we saw against the